Well, howdy everyone, Cowy, your average sim racer here. I'm back after missing a week from the officials. My track guy was late, it was just one of those weeks, but everything's going great now and we're here for the carnage that is going to be Longbeach here tonight. Looks like I'm in top split, car number 30. Wow, is it just one split tonight? That is crazy. Because I thought we had a few more sign-ups, but looks like it's one split of 30-odd cars at a track where, oh, yeah, okay. This is going to be a very interesting race, and it may be a very, sorry, it may be a very short stream, I think. So, hey Brad, how you going, buddy? Yeah, this could be absolute carnage and a nice easy night for me. Maybe not for my safety rating or my iRating. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. And missed Road Atlanta last week, and that's a track I like. But given the results I've had of late, I didn't have a total midlife sim racers crisis, but I did, you know, I did feel like a week off, so that helped. All right, we'll go back to second here, I think. Alright, let's try this quali lap. As usual, I probably won't say a lot during this one unless I stuff it up. Let's see how we go.
Green.
Oh, sliding. Oh, trying to get the power down. I pretty much just took fuel out of my race setup, so I have no idea how this is going to work out. We'll see how we go. Oh, lock up. Oh. I don't know how he didn't hit the wall then. At the moment in practice, I was a couple of seconds off the really quick guys, so I'm not expecting a miracle here or anything. So, you know, starting 30-something in a race like this is going to be absolute crazy, but that's probably cost me any chance of being inside the top 20 unless people make mistakes. But I got another lap, so I'm not giving up just yet. Oh, okay, let's move that bias forward a bit. Oh, it's a bit hotter. Oh, shit. It's a bit hotter out here than it was in the practice too. So they were doing 21s, so only 22s in quali at the moment. Oh, it's gonna be carnage this race, I'll tell you. Turn. Yeah, it's a 125, so it's not going to be anything merit. Let's see if we can get something better, but I don't think I'm going to be too much. Taking the fuel out, I fixed the brake bias. Oh. That's better. Come on, stay out of the water. As soon as you get contact with the wall, that ends your qualifying. I suppose I could add a few corners. I don't see the point. Let's pull over. See where a 125 is probably going to have us, and I would say it's probably going to be mid-20s.
Front left, 98%. Rear left, 95.
Oh well, so as soon as you get a 0x, that ruins your qualifying. Going to be fun for SRW next season, Jace. I agree with you, buddy. Look, the fountain here, it's just always carnage. It always is. So, bad luck? Oh, yeah, maybe. I just locked up. But I took fuel out of the car, my race setup. So I like the race setup, and I tried to sort of tweak it quickly before my stream started. And obviously, I've left it a little bit light in the rear, and she was just a bit too taily, so that happens. Alright, but the race setup does seem a bit better. I'm actually using a Detroit setup, so I think we're both bumpy tracks.
125.68.
Oh, Jace, no, don't say that. I was happy when I jumped on to do my track guide this week, and there was no rain in either circuit, because trying to learn this place in the rain. I mean, it's bad enough in the dry, buddy. In the rain, yeah. I don't know of a league that would be brave enough to put on a race here in the rain. Oh. All right, so what have we got tonight? Let's have a look and see. We have... wrong... yeah, God, thank God for that. I didn't click on something on my stream because I was using the wrong mouse. Let's have a look. And what have we got tonight? Info, we have a 30-lap race. We're looking to pit about lap 15. Tyre wear is really crucial here. I've been sort of playing around with the setup, trying to take a bit of camber and toe in out of it. I'm going to give it one more click of camber back, I reckon. But it's going to be tricky because it's 43 degrees on track, so it is going to chew things up. We can click ready to race because we're done. We can't qualify again. But yeah, wow. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. Though, again, I'm here for your entertainment, not mine. So if I do get caught up in a crash, you know, then at least I can put it down to that I've entertained the masses.
Sorry, mate, wrong community for that.
Okay, we obviously missed a bit of chat there. Everyone had a setup.
Pretty good.
Also, think of what this track's like. If you got to set up for Detroit or somewhere else that's nice and bumpy and square, you know, give it a try. Not enough people do that. I mean, as I said, I think the VRS for this, again, like the last few, has been really sort of soft on the top to get the car to flick around, and I struggle mid-corner with that sort of car, so I'm been trying to...
You pulled out a 123, you're not doing too bad, so you don't really need to set up, you're sweet.
So, I look at I'm 30th, so that's... I didn't think a 125 was going to stand up. I was doing 23s, low 23s in the practice before, but I didn't get a chance to improve that that time. So, 30th at Longbeach, it's just going to be about survival tonight. But on the positive, I'm at the back, so my stream will see everything that happens in front of me. So, alright, we've got about 20 seconds and the usual 2 minutes. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I might just check my seat again. But no, look, this is one of those races that it's going to hurt your safety rating. And I think I'm hurting from the last time anyway as well. So
that's the end of the session. P30.
Probably after racing this one, I'm going to have to do some races where I take it really, really easy. But this is pretty much one split, by the looks of it, of 30-odd cars. Entries... No, what car number am I? I'm car number 30 out of 30, so there must be another split. There are 2 big splits instead of 3 smaller splits. 30 cars around Longbeach, wow. Well, should be fun. If not, I've got something to talk about. Alright, minute and a half to grid. I didn't even really look at fuel numbers, so I think I've maxed fuel. I better make sure. Yeah, my fuel's already maxed. Yeah, look, I'm just concerned my setup's going to chew up too much of the rears. I'm going to be struggling in the race, but I don't think I'm going to be the only one. So
take it easy. You've got cold tyres. Car number 30.
Right. Right, let's have some fun. I might move that bias one more click, just a little bit less.
The estimated SoF is 3,022.
That's right, on the positive, even though I'm back here in 30th.
There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
If I do get a good finish, I'm going to pick up some iRacing tonight. But, I mean, with 29 cars in front of me, the chances of me coming through this unscathed are going to be very, very small. Alright. Got about 25 seconds to go. Might take another little nervous sip. Actually, I haven't been on the rig, apart from the track guide that I had to do recently. I haven't been on the rig for about a week or so. And, look, every now and again, I think we need to take a little break and refresh and enjoy it. Alright, here we go.
Okay, standing start. Alright, Andrew. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble.
Green,
Alright, green.
I got one spot off the start. I'll stay on the wall.
Right car.
All right.
You got a slow car on the left.
Hold your line.
Stay on the left. You're on the left.
Oh, look at this.
Right side.
It's a car park.
You're on the left.
It looks
Three
like
wide.
Jordan
Car right.
still there.
Two wide. Still there. Go
Hold your line.
right.
Clear right.
With an
On
infinite
your right.
ahead.
Right side.
Still there. You're on the left. Three
Intelligent.
He's still
Oh,
there.
boys, come on.
Wide. Still there. Still there.
Still there. Clear right.
Clear.
There's an incident in. Turn 3. Right now.
That's
All right.
exactly what happens just about every race here at... Oh,
Right side's clear.
Clear.
Nice start.
somehow I got out of that without actually getting a 4X. So I don't know how the hell that happened. They're all little 0Xs, but I think that's... iRacing has been a little bit more lenient on that in the last few seasons. Alright. We'll reassess and see how he did there off the start, but the spotter was impressed. So we'll see how we go. I think we're only a couple of spots up.
Car in front is car number 25. Car left. Still
Keep
there.
right.
There's an incident here.
You got a
I
slow
think it
car
might
on the
be.
left.
Run
Clear on
left
the
side.
left. Left side. Car stop
Clear
on the
left.
left. Clear on the
Oh,
left.
dude.
Incident ahead.
I can't get
Got
to it,
damage on
boys.
the front end.
Oh. It's just craziness. What can you do? I was well up the inside of him there.
Okay, Andrew. The next car is Richie.
Maybe it was my fault, I don't know, but I was well up the inside of him.
31.
He did give me the 4, or give us both the 4X, I'm sure. But, I don't know. What do you think? You guys were watching it? Should I not have gone for that move? It's gonna... We'll see how we go. It's all about survival, but we lost those few extra spots that we had.
I think it was just done 122.47.
And I think with front end damage, I'm probably struggling for speed maybe. We'll see.
P30. The head is increasing. It's now 4.2.
Oh, he might have looped it round in front of me. Better game. We'll have a look back at the replay because I did tag him.
Lap time was 126.28. There's an incident in turn 2. Looks like Clark.
I'll see if we can get up to speed. See if we can catch up to a few people. That'd be nice. But again, this is top split. Oh, don't do that, Andrew. Jeez. Oh. Whew.
P31. Incident in turn 8. Looks like it's Grundy. New fastest lap for...
Problem is I'm like 10 seconds behind the battle, so you know, it's going to be hard to catch up because you know, I haven't put in the practice here either, so oh, we got one back. Trying to lose 50 I rating or so at the moment.
There's an incident in turn 8. You think it might be Grundy?
Alright, if you're out there, shout out and say hi. But this might be a long stream here. I'm sort of relying on other people to make mistakes and
P30.
get me back into this one.
On lap 10. Will it end on lap 20?
It's still sliding around a bit here, but looks like Dom's had some damage. A broken car, maybe. Unfortunately, I'm sort of... I suppose, look, when you're not putting in a lot of practice, it's hard to stay on top of these cars. And I can't say that I've done a lot of laps in the Gen 3 car here at Longbeach. I mean, I've done a lot of laps here in the Gen 2 cars. And I think I've got a hang of what the car sort of wants to do and what you need it to do. But yeah, these boys are quick. We know that. And I'm only just an average bum racing my sim racing. Major hobby that I... Oh, cool.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Brandt.
But a few more people make mistakes. We might make up some spots. That was sort of my fault. I should have had a better time that lap.
Off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
They're getting some hard opposition if you don't practice, eh? But made up a little bit of time with the guys in front. And then I think we gave some of it away.
Turn 11. Looks like it's Blanchard, Williams, and Randall. Machado, car number 3, is now in the lead. Yellow flag. Watch out.
Almost getting a Scandinavian flick going on there. But definitely the car is hurting. That little bit of damage. I'm not sure how bad it is. We'll find out when we pit. But so far we've only had the 4X. And the damage from that incident, the move.
In front of us is Clark, car number 32, B license.
The leader is running 23.045.
Oh, almost lost it then. Hey, buddy. Hey, Laura. How you going? Oh, as you can see, I'm sort of playing with myself again. No, not quite. Got caught up in a moment. I did try to make a move up here at the hairpin. We'll have a look and see if it was a bold move and I gave him space or not. But, I mean, it's hard to go two-way around there, so very well could have been my fault. And we're about, what will be about 8 seconds off the car in front.
Wait for the chances to come, mate. B28.
Oh, there's a tricky track with these cars. Oh, I think the car suits it actually. But I mean, I just didn't have the time this last week to do any sort of semblance of setup work. I mean, my track guide was pretty late. I do apologise for that. It's just the nature of the beast.
Looks like it's David.
I don't know what happened to Corey Preston, because I think a couple of guys have dropped out and we've picked up spots. And I read something that come up before about Corey, but I don't know what that was. Might have been flagged for the network stuff.
is 4.3 seconds.
Baxter must have had a slow down or something, I don't know. What happened there? Suddenly we're back into the thick of things. So they've had a moment, these guys.
Go left.
Incident 10, turn 11. Looks like Brandt.
Oh, well, we're back up the points. And I mean, look, that's the thing about this place. Even if you are at the back circulating around, a few people hit the wall and take themselves out, and then suddenly you find you're up 4 or 5 positions. I mean, staying in third there, I probably should, I think.
There's an incident behind.
It's such a hard place to pass, so it's sort of almost like you got to force things. And look, I'm going good, Laura. No, I'm enjoying life and everything's going well. Mum's procedure, she's come out of it okay. It's all about shingles and sort of doing pain management for that. But she's still sort of getting the pain, though. I think it's starting to kick in for her, so that's really good and quite happy for her. Just being a busy person at the moment and finding it hard to spend time on the rig.
The guy in front is Clark, car number 32, B license.
But the plan is this week is to try and get out the next track guide as soon as I can. Give people a chance to actually use it instead of viewing it after the officials are done. Oh, we're on lap 9. We're probably looking to pit about halfway. We've got about 5 seconds of the car in front. I might make a bias change, I think, now. Just do a click forward on the ball. Oh, it's a bit deep. We have been in a nice rhythm for the last few laps. As you can see here, as the rears are starting to be lively, I've got to be careful with my throttle application. Hang on, I'll have a read in a minute, Laura. I'm sort of coming through a tricky section. I don't want to be reading the screen. I'll have a look down the straight. Right. A play on. See how much damage you can cause. Oh yeah, look, it's crazy out here.
0.3 seconds. They're faster than us into turn 9.
Alright. Starting to get that turn alright, I think, now.
There's an incident in turn 9. It looks like David.
Alright, so lap 10 done. Lap 9 done, sorry. Just a few of those reference points we're used to in the Gen 2 car. You just got to bring them forward a metre or so in this around here. It actually means that, you know, the car performs pretty good. I'm using a Belle setup, I think. Detroit Belle. And again, one of those tracks that's got multiple surfaces like this one. Possible Sebring one might have worked well here, but it's probably geared more for that big long back straight.
Pit window is now open.
Oh, we're currently 26th at the moment.
Expect traffic
Oh,
on
thanks. Oh, yeah, no, Mum's going good.
DMP 27. Incident in turn 11. We think it might be Casey.
Well, no, look, I didn't have. Look, I did not have a midlife sim races, conflict or midlife crisis. But I did have a few shitty results there on the sim that I wasn't too happy with. I think my last race, I was driving around by myself, and after some sort of self-inflicted mistakes, I think. So, yeah, oh, good on ya. Just what I needed. Oh. Probably going to come in a bit earlier on this stint and undercut just to try and get a some repairs.
One lap behind.
Well, the setup seems to be behaving fairly well. I can feel the rear starting to slide around, or don't make a mistake at that corner. You can see there I'm getting a bit extra rotation.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
I must admit, it's a fun track with motion. There's quite a few bumps and that I'm feeling through the seat, and when the car jumps out. So I got Shota behind me. That was the car I had the contact with. Hopefully it's not a vindictive man. He's just a fast man, but...
That's a new fastest lap for Young. 22.20.
And I'm not looking to try and fight beyond all recognition, but this is a hard place to pass, so you can be quite defensive around here. No, if he's good enough, he'll let me. His iRating's 2.2. So nothing that stands out, but that doesn't mean he's not quick. We all know the iRating, the guy with the iRating of 1200 or 1500, and he's super quick.
Blanchard is pitting from P14. We think he'll come out just in front of you.
Well, he's catching up, he's going to get me, but we'll see how we go. We're currently in 25th, with a few people pitting.
25.811.
P24.
Just getting on the throttle there just gives the car a bit more support coming out of that corner. But then again, I'm not hiding anything from you guys, putting all my telemetry up there. So you can see how I'm coming out of the corners and that yourselves. Oh, I think I might be at a point where I've got to move that bias forward more quick. That was wonderful trail braking. But I think I'm trying to look after the rears a little bit. So I don't want too much of that.
Is pitting from position 12. Looks like he'll come out just in front of you.
I certainly need a drink, so I think I might pit the next lap. Oh. He's going one more lap with me. I needed a drink there, pretty dry.
Machado is pitting.
I had to take that.
James, car number 1, is leading the race. Kelvin is entering the pits. He's in P10. He should come out close in front of you.
I think this is the lap to pit, I think.
New fastest lap for Walker on 22.00.
Estimated to put in 27 litres.
11. Just set the fastest lap. 21.968.
Pitting in, Paul.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is...
Alright, so
64.
putting in
You're
29 litres.
Okay, Andrew, we'll fuel you to the end of the race. Expect traffic when you come out. When we exit the pits, we should be at P26.
54 seconds, I'm not waiting for that, so it'll do you.
Front left, 83%. Left rear, 67.
Okay, so I think we got a bit more tyre life out of it than we thought we would.
All clear. Punch it.
There's traffic behind, take care. Blue flag. The car ahead is Williams, car number 31. Cold tyres all round.
Alright, so it looks like I'm coming out behind the leaders, but I thought that might happen. Especially if they haven't pitted. And James Machado behind me is actually the de facto leader. And he has pitted. But we got 15 to go. So we are pretty much dead last on track.
Blue flag.
The leader's
James
pitting
is
now.
pitting from P1. He should be a little bit behind when he comes out. The leader, James, is pitting. Left side, clear left.
Clear.
Blue flag.
Car 18. He's up the front. Right
Car right.
side.
Clear right.
Clear.
Blue flag.
The car in front.
Speed fastest lap for Machado. 125.
Take the racing line, gents.
All right, Andrew. Halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. P27.
21.667.
That's about all I could do is let them through. They're going to catch me eventually. Now, we're not last. We'll have a look and reassess where we are, actually. But remember, these guys are quick. I'm not their pace, and they've been probably practicing all week. Oh, that was a bit rough. Don't do that.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now...
Hot, they're liking the hot track, 40 degrees. Yeah, it's silly, man, isn't it? Hi, Di, too. See you jumped into the chat. Thanks for joining me.
I think you'll come out just in front.
Oh,
Leader's pitting now.
at the moment, as you can see, I'm at the back getting lapped. But that's all right. And hi, everyone, for Di. Nah, look, I tried to pass a guy at the horseshoe, and we tagged and turned and got caught up with each other where we're trying to reverse with cars coming through. So it cost me about 20 seconds. So that's why I'm back behind the leaders. And no sign of the competition except behind me.
25.972.
P26.
We got what, 13 laps to go.
Car behind. Pitting.
I'm starting to get a rhythm here, but yeah, I didn't do any laps this week. My track guide was only
Blue flag.
an hour or so to get that done.
1.5 seconds. One lap in front.
Left
Car
side.
left. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Just had to let him through. It's a respectful thing to do. They don't want to ruin their race. I got Alistair Clark 3.5 behind me. He's a guy I'm battling. I'm currently 25th. Considering I started 30, it's actually improvement. But I was up to 28th to 27th when I had that little pass, little moment that held us up. But I always said, look, this is a fun track to race. There was a nice incident at the fountain once again. But for the most part, everyone got through it. I think I picked up a couple of scrapes, but no 4X out of that. But it was myself a bit later on. But we will have a look at the end to see if it was a bold move or a bit of white fever moment, I suppose. Corey Preston's very fast, so just getting out of his way.
Cheers, mate. Okay, Andrew, the next car is a lap behind.
Alright, doing better than me. Oh, you tapped out, Dyer. Like, it is one of those trucks, this place, that can cost you a lot of safety rating. But I don't mind it. It's a fun track to race, and it's always a bit of carnage in the officials. And sometimes you can pick up some free eye rating if you manage to survive.
The car in front is Blanchard, car number 24.
My wheelbase loosening off a little bit. Got a couple of sort of clamps there that tighten it up.
Fastest lap for 21.59.
The car in C, 31, just next fastest lap, 21.589.
Even though I haven't done a lot of laps in this car this week, I've done a lot of laps here at Long Beach, so I know the place. And as I said,
Sixth place.
bring those brake markers back a metre or so for the Gen 3 car, and it just works well for the Gen 2 car. From the Gen 2 car, it works well for the Gen 3. So let this guy through as well. I'm through on the straight. Probably let him through a bit too early there, but anyway. Alistair's getting caught up by him anyway, so he can't do anything. Well, it is what happens when you have an ordinary night. Yeah, look, I went with a Belle Isle setup, Detroit Belle Isle. And it's actually fairly good, but I mean, just in these temps, you're chewing tyres no matter what setup you're chasing, you know. So I think I played 15 laps and I had 83% on the rear left. So I mean, that's probably not too bad. Oh, look at that! That didn't want to turn.
Blue flag. On your clear left.
Clear on the left.
Car left. Clear left.
I'll let these boys through, and now it's so far it's the person I'm been battling with since the start of the race. I think the guy that I had the contact with behind me now, but he's a bit quicker than me. Looks like he went a couple of laps longer with his tyres too. So sort of did the opposite that I did.
24. We think you'll come out just behind you. Anthony, ahead is pitting.
Yeah, oh, look, the walls are never friendly around here too, Di, so... Oh, whoops, hang on. As I just said that, I almost floated up into him. I think one of the things about this car that I'm noticing is sort of, there's some corners where you can take the car through in third instead of second, and it'll still sort of perform. And you probably, like through here, I'm getting up near the red line rather than shifting. We've got 9 laps to go after, well, including this one. We've got about 4.8 seconds to him at the moment. And no one else trying to push their way through, I don't think.
All right, boys.
I gave up a little bit more. Oh, mate, he got held up at the hairpin, maybe.
3.7 seconds. 1 lap.
Oh, no. He's definitely quicker than me. That's fine. A rub of the wall there. I should say kiss.
There's an incident in turn 9. You think it might be Anthony?
Try that in third, yeah. I think I mentioned in my track guide that you can do it in third. I think those boys are throwing their car around a bit. Hopefully they're hurting their tyres.
That lap was 124.74. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Okay, Andrew. That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Oh, had to shift them at the paddle. I was going into the wall.
Flag.
Will that buy us 4 more?
There's an incident in turn 11. Looks like it's
Press leader is running 22.811.
left side. Clear left.
Clear.
Oh, we had to be tricky there how we let him through or not. Not let Shooter get a run on me.
Okay, Andrew. You've used half your fuel.
And I do agree, Di, it is a great track, this. It's fun,
325.
but it can be equally frustrating and rewarding at the same time, I think. Oh, the car's starting to lock up now. I'll have to go back to second there and see going through in third. Oh,
Car left.
yeah, he's got too much grip for me.
Bad luck, mate.
I wasn't going to redress it even if I was at fault before. Probably would have redressed it if I if I knew for sure. But I say I would have got a drive-through penalty for turning me if it was a league race. But, oh, Try and stay with him here, because if he makes a mistake, I might get that spot back.
The car ahead is car number 25.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, just can't seem to get the power down properly in this car.
Turn 1. Looks like
Thanks,
it's
Larry.
Anthony.
26.722.
We are 25th at the moment.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.4 seconds.
So at the moment it says we're going to lose 20 I rating.
Sorry, Alice there.
I think we've just got to try and put some pressure on him. Maybe see if he makes a mistake. I don't think I have his outright pace, and I don't think I have the grip that he does at the moment. And he's making use of it. But it's been a fun race. I do, you know, it is a track that you can get into the groove on, I think. But, you know, there's a few moments that, you know, start to have moments through that corner there, and that's when you can really, you know, start ending up with terrible results from this track. We're staying with him for the moment. He's just getting better traction out of there than me. Can't quite get power down, and maybe it's a setup. More than likely it's a setup.
Just done it.
A fair amount of me, the driver, input as well. Finding a better corner that time. Surprised I haven't picked up a cut there once. I've been pretty good. I shouldn't have said that though. I've brought Murphy back into it.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius.
I'm not really superstitious. Generally it's your own mistakes. Oh, that corner's getting me now, every exit there now. Oh, must have been close. Well, I'm not the only one getting lapped around here. A few of the boys have been lapped.
4.802.
You've just done a 124.80.
It is a hard corner to get right, that fountain. I got 3 to go, including this one. So we can give our umpire a bit of pressure to him.
Thank you. No worries.
There's an incident in turn 11. We think it might be Clark. Clark is pitting from position 31. He should come out just in front of you. The gap ahead is now 1.5 seconds.
Oh, let's see if we're closing in. Was it 1.5?
You've got about 5 laps.
1.9, so yeah, it's just getting a better exit out of here. That's where I'm giving up the time.
4 points.
So maybe something with the setup, the car's not sitting, squatting like it should do.
Alright, dude.
124.66.
Cheers, mate.
Good consistency. Keep it coming.
I just want to finish the race without any more incidents. I might actually walk out of a race at Longbeach with saviorating gain, not loss. Catch up my lap car, but to be honest, I just don't have the speed to catch him at the moment. So it's all about a mistake, really. Might go that bias a little bit further forward, I think.
All right, Andrew. The next car is 1 lap behind.
White flag this time.
I'll scrape the wall then. See what this guy's going to do.
5 to go. Incident in turn 11. It looks like David.
Yeah, you could get out of the way, buddy. Come on.
The gap to car number 25 ahead is increasing. It's now 3.6.
Last lap, but you know, I could have been tried to battle for the position that I've actually got.
Right, fellas?
Inside. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
On your left. Clear left.
Clear.
Don't know why he made it difficult, but anyway. Oh, there we go. He's in the front of his car, so I'm probably the same. Maybe not quite as bad. All right. All right, well.
B25. Okay.
B25.
Good finish.
Bring it back to the pits.
Up on where we qualified, but I mean,
Good win, man. Good race.
caught up with that incident early means that it was just, yeah, put us well behind the 8 ball, and we didn't really get a chance to battle with anyone really. But these things happen. I did enjoy the race here at Longbeach. It is one of those tracks you get in the zone on, so you. Apologies if I didn't talk a lot during that video, but it was good fun. I did enjoy it. Alright, let's pull over and have a look at the incidents. See how we did.
So, how many times roughly did I disappear?
Okay. Connection issues, got set into the pins. Alright, for Corey Preston, that's what he's asking about. Alright, let's go back to the start of the race. Turn this around. Let's pause it. I think we might try a different camera, TV1. I didn't get too bad a start. Ahead of him, I went up the inside. Well, oh, the outside, that's right. No, it is the inside, apologies. I'm 3 wide through here. This was the debacle at the fountain. I tried to go 3 then. And someone else took advantage of that. Alright. And then that's when he stuck through. Alright. And here it is here. He hit the wall and lost all momentum. I was around the outside. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's have a look back at that. I mean, he couldn't have turned much more. I mean, I don't know if I could have got it sharper. Probably technically my fault. But, no, it definitely wasn't intentional or anything like that. Alright, let's have a look at some other incidents. And this was the little pile-up that I created there. Oh, bang on the wall. That would have hurt. A few banged up cars early on in this race. Tag the outside ball. No. Alright, we're seeing any more incidents? They're not tagging anything at the moment. Let's see inside here. Boys having a chat in the post. Oh, no incident there. A little off track, so used to count them, but a little bump there maybe. So maybe I was just a bit ambitious going for two-way up there. Oh, it's just changing through drivers. Ah. Oh, I thought it was it Alt? Or Shift A? Let's just, oh, here we go. We're on lap 3, so this might take forever. Because I can't see any incidents popping up. Oh, look at that. Like, busted car. That was early on, I'd say. Lap 3. Just getting more of the same thing. We're not really getting incidents, are we? Oh, well. Well, I'm not going to sit there and flick through stuff where we can't see what's actually happening out to my rivals. But let's jump out and have a look and see how iRacing has treated us after that race. Alright. I'm going to take a drink too. Max is asleep on the couch at the moment. Let's have a look at the race event. Picked up 0.18 safety rating. I needed that. Sitting down near 2.0. Lost 21 I rating. I mean, yeah, we just had one of those sort of moments. It might have been a bit of net code that caused that spin too. Being from Japan, his ping might have been a bit higher. So I was there. He hit tag the wall. I had a chance. I maybe should have been a little bit deeper, but this thing's happened. Alright, a few guys crashed out early on. Our greatest gain was 72 Wayne Walker. Anyone beat that? It does not appear to be. So Wayne Walker, our biggest winner, 72. And our biggest loser, 132 Matthew Brunt. Ouch. That hurts. Though he does have a 4,700 I rating. Now, was there another split? Was it the only that split? No, there was a second split. Well, let me change over to it, but wow. Okay, so we were car number 30 out of 32. Alright, so that's interesting. Thought we might have got a chance in the bottom split tonight, but instead the back of top split and right in the thick of it from the word go, the fountain living up to its reputation. Well, anyway, everyone, thanks very much for watching. I do hope you are enjoying the content. Not my best race, not my worst race, I suppose. You say that too, but maybe petered out a little bit there, except that for me, it didn't feel like that because I had to concentrate and stay out of those walls. But thanks very much for watching. Please give me that like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. But this is Cowy Sim Racer signing off, saying thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all for the track guide coming up and next week's racing. Cheers.